Y'all, I'm so tired. Hold on, I'm about to turn this on. So I went out for drinks and the food was super freaking good. Now, literally my eyes are red. I'm just tired. Like, this is just off of drinking like a couple of shots of lemon drops, of course. And I am literally like about to go take these pictures in front of this like trees that I saw. It's 1:49. I'm super tired, but let's do it. Y'all, I literally don't feel like doing this, but I'm literally gonna give this two-piece away, like, literally after I wear it, like, and take pictures in it finally, because I can finally fit it, because I gained weight to fit it, so, like, I can finally, like, fit it. So I'm just going to literally take these pictures so that I can give it away. Like, literally, like, I'm just, like, I'm tired, but let's do it. So I brought my tripod. It's literally right here. I have my tripod. Let's do this. Y'all, and it's kind of cold too. Tripod is up and I already redid my lip, so the makeup looks good. Grab my key because it keeps beeping. Oh, my feet hurt. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I feel like this area is cute. Like, it has the nice trees, so let's see how it shows up on camera. Okay, y'all, so I got my tripod all set up, and I really just wanted to start off seeing how the pictures would look. So once I got it set up, I took my first picture, and I immediately fell in love with the background. I was, like, so glad it didn't look too dingy, because as you can see, like, the wall, the bricks were a little, like, wet looking. It did rain, so I'm not sure if that's why. And then the gate in the background is kind of, as y'all can see to the right, the gate in the background is kind of like dingy looking, you know what I mean? But I was like, you know what, the trees, and of course me, you know, I add to this background, right? So I was like, you know what, the trees and me, myself, and I will be enough to, you know, save these pictures. I actually hated this pose, so immediately I was like, okay, if I turn to the front, I need to do something different. So I just stuck to facing the back, and I really loved that. And I was like, let me see how a side pose looks. I decided to put my little leg up. I really like to play around with poses because I want there to be a certain variety to my pictures. I used to be a dancer back when I was like from 2 years old to literally 18, so I really do miss posing like in different types of poses for dance, and that's kind of what I incorporated into this photo shoot. Okay, and this two-piece, by the way, fun fact, I got it from Fashion Nova, I think. I'm pretty sure I got it from Fashion Nova, and I literally could not fill this out. I am a skinny girly, and I'm normally, throughout my life, I was like underweight, and finally I've been like eating more, working out more, and this pose was terrible. I was finally able to fit this two-piece, so I was like, yes, I can finally get pictures in it, and I'll probably be giving it away. I really don't like to repeat my clothing. I'm really you know, obviously we have a washer and dryer, so I don't mind like re-wearing like my comfy, cute, sexy clothes, but like clothes that I want to pop out on and step on bitches' necks with, like I need new stuff. Like, I like to have new clothes. Okay, it's just the way it's gonna be. It's just the way it is, right? So I was like, let me go ahead and get some cute poses. I decided to do this one on the ground, just get some levels to the photo shoot. As you can see with my poses, I'm really trying to do different levels. So I'm standing up, I'm facing the back, I'm turned to the side, I'm leaning down, I'm getting on the ground, I'm giving a little hair action, playing with my hair, smiling. I'm working with my shoulder, you know, putting my shoulder up or down. It's really about what you feel most confident in, and also what you feel most stable in, like physically, as far as like how stable you feel in the pose. Like, if you're popping your left hip and it feels weird, it's probably gonna look weird, unless, you know, the pose just comes out bomb and you need to get used to feeling uncomfortable in that position because you love how it looks on your body. I think photo shoots and taking pictures in your favorite fits, this was my favorite pose, is just so liberating when you actually experiment with your body and see how your leg looks lifted up and how your knee looks this way or that way, or playing with your hair, lifting your ponytail up, seeing how that back arch looks. Like, it's about loving your body, and this is a way of also transmuting like sexual energy into something healthy. So it's like, you know, I use my body to feel sexy in this way instead of going out and being in these streets and being nasty. Okay, so this is another way. If you're a woman, okay, and you're not trying to be out here. Now, if you're a woman and you are trying to be out in them streets, all power to you. Somebody got to do it. It just can't be me, you know? So this is a way that I really tune in my sacral chakra. Even if the picture comes out looking crazy, I'm like, okay, let me try again. And I'm like, how do I, like, when does my body feel the sexiest? I'm like, okay, I like showing my back. I think my back looks super cute. You know, I don't want my face to look too bold. So, you know, I try like relaxing my face and like maybe opening my mouth a little bit, or like, you know, giving a little serving look, right? Like maybe giving a smile, but not a strained smile, you know? So for this one, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lightly tilt my head back, and I got literally the perfect picture. Ugh, I absolutely loved this pose. It looked so good. Like just the way like the shadow from my back, like showing on my spine like that, that's sexy. That's giving me everything I need and more. Like this, doing stuff like this helps me, you know, contain, or I want to say, like, for lack of better words, just use that energy. Like, you know, when you're horny and stuff, I'm just saying, this is the type of stuff that you should do instead of, oh, I'm bored and, you know, I'm feeling steamy. Let me go on Tinder, or let me go on Hinge, or let me hit him up. Maybe I should call him. And it's like, let's reconsider, right? So that's just a little girl power advice during this video, because posing is all about feeling confident and sexy in your own body. And a lot of the times to do that, we think that needs to involve another person. I don't know why this is on my spirit to talk about, but I struggled with it, and I feel like I know I'm not alone in that. Okay. So yeah, just know that you have the power to tune into your sexual energy in more ways than you can even know or realize. So trying new things, going out, taking pictures, and just seeing how your body looks different ways, you know, it's really empowering, truly. Like, I always feel so much more confident after a good photo shoot. Also, security just checked on me. They're like, excuse me, are you all right out here? I saw you out here, you know, on my camera. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to go. Thank you so much. And they're like, you're welcome. We're about to see how these pictures came out, you guys. Honestly, my feet were hurting so bad. But I was like, let me do a couple of cute little poses, like make sure this is worth my while. So this is how the pictures came out. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all go follow me on Instagram, and thank you for watching. Mwah. All right, y'all. So really quickly, let's just get into how I edit my pictures. Also, I do have a remote. Like, I don't know why I didn't bring it with me, so that's why I had to do the 10-second timer for my pictures. But so I do have a remote that, you know, comes with these tripods that you can easily use to take pictures. You could just snap. So that's honestly why it took me so long. That could have literally taken me like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I think I was out there for 20 minutes, but nonetheless, the first thing I do is crop my pictures. This is the only picture where I was centered in front of the plant. The other pictures, I kind of moved to the right because I wanted the plant to have her own moment as well. So for this particular picture, I cropped it to where that little piece of the tripod that was in the left-hand corner was out, and you couldn't see my heels in this picture anyway. So I was like, whatever, I'll just have it like this. And honestly, looking at it now, I don't even like the top of that ceiling, you know, in it. But anywho, I really liked how I did this picture with a lower exposure, or a higher exposure, and more of a no, it was a lower exposure, higher, like a little bit of the lower balance, like kind of to where it's dark in the background, and then like I'm kind of like very bright. I really love moving the contrast option all the way to the left, to the negatives. It just gives this soft, like airbrushed look, and I really love that. As far as brightness, I usually move the brightness to the left because I feel like it adds more color in a way that doesn't
completely sop up in saturation. With saturation, I'm very careful with it. I'm very mindful, you know, because I don't want it to look too color book, if you get what I'm saying. Not for these type of vibes, at least. And vibrance, I put it up just a little bit. I wanted a more of a cool tone than a warm tone, so I went ahead and did a cooler tone. And I usually move the tint with my complexion to the pinker side, just a little bit to the right, and literally like 3 on the sharpness. So if you want to see how these pictures turned out, I absolutely love this. Like, I miss taking pictures so bad, y'all. I'm definitely gonna get into story time so that I can just like grow closer with you guys, you know. But in the meantime, this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys, you know, got a little bit of advice that you needed and some tips that you might have been wondering about. Thank you for listening, watching, and existing. I'm Ariel. Until we meet again. Bye.